All right, we're just about ready to get underway here. Nordiques versus One Way Academy, religious school, I believe, out of southeastern Minnesota. Boys looking to bounce back from yesterday's game. OWA and Nordiques. Yesterday's game, boys battled back, got it tied again, and then unfortunately things went south from there. So they had glimmers of progress. Unfortunately, things went the other direction here towards the end of that game. Grant tries to pull it out front, defended by One Way Academy. Threw it up the boards, and they're going to have a 2-on-1 coming the other way. We do have Colin back. Colin's good stick there and pops up. Rocky snares it. So for the sake of syllables, I'm just going to call them One Way. Hopefully they play a one-way game here, and our boys can capitalize here. Got Mason out in the draw there with it's like Jack and Beckett. One to the corner there, taken by Carter. Good job by Beckett to continue it through. Throws it towards the front of the net there. Goalie will stick it back to the corner there. Mason tries to collect it down behind the net. Gets by him. Carter sends it back down low again. Odd hop off the backboards. Mason swoops in, grabs it, throws it towards the front of the net. Nobody on that back door, unfortunately, though. Flipped up. This evades Mason's stick. Carter collects it, though. Finds Beckett in the slot there. Good shot, just fired high. He had some room there. Sent back down low. Beckett will give chase. Comes out loose. Knocks. Pinched in, threw it towards the net there. And One Way is able to finally relieve the pressure, get out of the zone. But Jack, beautiful play to cut him off. Good steal. He's got Evan with him. Jack's going to be unfortunately offside there. Puck kind of got caught in the skates there. Unfortunately, stops a opportunity there for Nordiques. Face off coming down here on the near side with Silas, Evan, and Knox. Oh, puck mishandled by Brecken. His opportunity for One Way Academy. Tries to pull it across and tap it in there, but rolls off his stick. Knox flips it up to Evan. Evan chips it around. He's got a streaking Silas coming towards the front of the net there. Gets up front. Just rolls off. Silas was a little deep there to be able to get anything on that one. Oh, ouch. That is a big collision by with Evan and Knox. Hope they're both okay there. Evan's still down. Hopefully he's good. Evan able to get to his feet and head back to the bench there. I think by tournament rules here, that means that he needs to sit for 10 minutes, unfortunately, which is going to shorten the bench. I hope he's okay. But obviously, first and foremost is concern for his wellness. Puck work down low. Silas trying to get it through. One Way tries to chip it up over the board, or up over Brecken. Continues to battle, get forced down into the zone. Brecken finally able to slide it neatly up to Silas. Silas working his way around. Runs into a One Way stick there coming across back in the middle. And they're coming out the other way. Four Nordiques are back on defense. Cuts down any opportunity for One Way there. Sent up to Jack. Jack slides through the legs of the One Way. Got another, good save by the goalie. Jack had it there. I think hit the knob of the stick there. Puck sent up towards the point. Milo, good strong shot, got a tip on it. That might be tucked in. Oh, slides just wide. Good low hard shot, caused a little havoc in front of the net there. Nordiques again apply good pressure. Grant digging for it. Beckett joins the chase. Fortunately, slides out to a wrong colored baby blue jersey. Continue to battle. Grant slides it to Beckett. Just rolls off of his stick. Comes right back to him, though. And one way just flips it up to relieve pressure again here. Milo will go give chase, and Nordiques will reset. Milo burst of speed, got open ice, but unfortunately, Jack just a hair early stopped that play. Face off one forward, taken by Silas, slides on the Mason stick, throws a backhander towards the net there, just wide. Silas tries to bank it off the goalie, and the goalie is able to snare that. Mason back on the draw to the goalie's one back nicely by Mason to Carter. Carter's got some room, throws it towards the net just off the side of the post. Had Silas out front. Good hold at the point. Another one set towards the net. Goalie did not see that and hits him right in the face. We'll call that a positional save. Mason continues strong play in the back boards there. Trying to get towards the front. Sends it around up to Carter. Carter with it. It's got some room. Shoot that, Carter. Puck flung towards the net. Silas now. Mason in front of the net. Silas tries to feed it. Mason tries to support. Flipped up. Played with a high stick. Not called. And Carter will reverse it back. Nordiques will reset there. Good shift of pressure there by the boys. One way tries to exit out on the near side. Taken by Carter. Colin looking for some help up in the middle there. One way, good job to slide that past. Jack, good job to slide that butt in there, seal those boards. And taking on two one-way players down there in the corner. Evan now is able to rejoin and help. Big battle down there. Poked loose down behind. Flung right back up. Brecken should have that at the point. Sends it, tries to get it down deep again, but intercepted on the way through, and one way finally able to work it down. Good job by Knox to spin away. Loses his footing though. Slides up to Brecken. Brecken not able to get past the one-way player, but chipped up to Beckett. Got some numbers here if we go. Jack, right around. Oh, he had him. Slid off his stick as he was just about to tuck it into the yawning cage. Good move by Jack, just not able to finish that one, unfortunately. Continued pressure by the Nordiques here. Milo the hold. Little toe drag. Not a lot of room to operate there, and that was far side boards. Milo's able to regain. Takes a peek. Oops, sorry. Takes a peek. Make sure they were on side. Was going to fire it in, but ran out of time. One way down into the zone here. Good stick by Grant to disrupt that shot, and Milo will clean up that puck. Tried to slide it up to Grant there. Grant's able to come and dig it out. And followed the play there. Emerges with it. Good move. Slides it in. Good shot. Grant's able to collect that puck at the blue line there. Slide it 5-hole. Splits a D and just a quick 5-hole shot. Actually, I'm going to guess that was not the shot Grant wanted, but the result we wanted nonetheless there. So good job. Face off. Taken back by One Way Academy. Look at the boards there. Jack intercepts it. Mason's going to come into the zone. Drops it nicely to Jack. Jack short scores. Beautiful play there. Good teamwork. Mason dropped it, cleared out the D in front of him, and Jack able to find the back of the net. Nordiques, 2 quick ones here. Much better start here. Same line back out there. Face off one back. Nordiques will take it. D to D. He's got some room. Get it up to Beckett. Just slides right through his skates there. Mason hard charging. Able to get that loose. Flings it towards the net there from his chest. Just goes wide. Good effort play though. Carter back against 2 one-way academy players. Able to walk around one. Rocky. Good save. Hopefully you heard those. So the goals were the second goal, Sandstrom from Clems. The first goal, Rempe from, gosh, how did I already forget? I said that'd have been, that wasn't Silas's goal, was it? That first one was Grant's goal, I thought. Puck comes all the way down to the zone, collected by Brecken. Stops behind the net. Taken off of his stick. A lot of blue jerseys of the wrong kind out front there. Great effort by Silas to break that up. Sent back down behind. Brecken takes it. Kind of not on his stick there, and Brecken comes down to the ice. One way back to the point. Sends it towards the net there. Tried to redirect and instead stops the puck. Knox gives chase while the rest of the team changes behind him. Kind of a tie. Unfortunately, one way able to collect the possession. Good hold though. Swung back down low. Grant with the puck. Didn't have any support there and unfortunately loses it. Grant's going to take a penalty here, it looks like. Grant's going to go for a hook. Going to come back here in the Nordiques end. Get a chance to kill a penalty. Face-off shot right at Rocky off the draw. They'll smother that. Face-off comes back. I think that was whacked forward by one way. Taken by Milo behind the net, and he will just send it down the length of the ice there. Force one way to take the puck 200 feet. Sends it across, going to be read by Milo. Milo's got some room. Ooh, whistled it just wide. Goalie had come out to challenge and did have that far side post. So I think if that was on net, I think the goalie had made that save. Jack come in, apply the pressure. One way throws it up the boards here. You got somebody coming across the middle. But good job by Beckett to prevent anything from getting through. Milo grabs it, burst of speed. Good wrister. Goalie will glove that down. Get a face-off here in the offensive zone. 1 minute left here in the one-way power play. 5:01 remaining in the game here. Mason on the face-off. Take that puck, drags it forward, kicks it to himself. Puck comes towards the net there at the side, just trying to dig it out. One way finally gets it. Mason good stick to intercept that pass. Drags around one, flips it up to Silas. Lines playing playing pretty well together. Thought Mason was going to get a trip there. Luckily, one-way player stayed on their feet. Puck sent down low. Collins going to be first on it. Rocky had thought about grabbing it. Sent it up the boards there. Rolling puck, chipped back in. Another hold there by one-way. Good stick by Brecken to intercept that slap shot, and Silas with a little room here up in the near side boards. Brecken's going to join the rush with him. Gets around one-way. Good strong play. Slides it in. Is that in? I think it's in. Is that in? Where is it? Oh, got through the 5-hole, but not through the back. As he closed those pads, that puck slid through. Good effort by Silas. Just 9 seconds remain on the main advantage for one-way. Face off one back, but a little too hot to handle for Knox back there. Knox will collect it back, flip it up the center there to Evan. Evan sidesteps one-way player who was charging right at him again. We don't need to take another collision. Jack slides across to Carter. Carter's got some room, so he's going to take it. Comes up the middle here. Loses at the blue line, but good job by Beckett to follow up. Good hard shot. Goalie will glove it, but not hold. Back up the boards there. Sealed off again. Good strong play in the stick by Beckett to possess that. Knox with it. Flips it down towards the net. Bouncing puck. Jack trying to get it settled. And one-way will come out the far side. Kind of throwing pucks, which is benefiting us here. Right on Jack's stick. Jack with a good shot right in the mitt, but drops down once again. One-way bottled up in their zone. Flips it down the net to relieve the pressure. I think we're going to get an icing. Good pressure. Keeping the puck down here in the offensive zone as much as possible here today. It's like we're rolling with Grant, Silas, and Knox line here on the face-off. To the goalie's right. Face-off, everybody swings and misses, drops down. Grant picks it up in the second attempt there and tries to get towards the net, but Grant pushes it to himself behind the net, stops, curls. Good puck protection between him and Silas down there in the boards. Silas and Grant working well together down there. One-way just trying to relieve the pressure. They're finally able to chip it up over the stick, and they do have numbers coming the other way if they can make some clean passes. Good job by Colin to shut him down. Fights through a little bit of a hook there. And Grant takes a little bit of a slash there. Trying to spring Knox there. Knox is going to try to outleg the bigger OWA player. It's beat by the reach. One-way works their way through. Should be a 2-on-2 here at the blue line. Fired and just well wide of the net there. One-way looking for some room to get a shot off. Good job to Swarm. Knox fans in the first one. Second time he gets it towards the point there, but held in and flung down towards the net again. Milo looks a bit tired there. First one on it though. Pulls it back up to Silas. And Nordiques will come up 3-on-3 to the line here. Silas works wide, but going to be offside, I believe. Not sure what we have. Penalty on someone on the One-Way Academy. I'm not quite sure what happened there. So Nordiques get a chance to go the man advantage here. Mason wins the face-off back. Goes up to the point there to Brecken. Brecken, good shot, whistles it wide though. Taken by Beckett. Beckett back to Brecken again. He's going to go across over to Carter. Carter's going to step in, take the open ice, send it nicely to the net. Got a tip on it by somebody. Goalie makes a good save. Good job by this group here. It all starts here with the face-off win, hopefully. And they can set this thing back up. Looks like Mason's going to try to go back to Jack. He does, wins it back to Jack. Jack tries to swing it back to Carter. Not a lot on it, but Carter's able to get it over to Brecken. Brecken, again, whistles it wide. Mason, I'm not sure if that's in or not. It is. Mason with the goal. Puck whistled wide, thrown back towards the front of the net here. And Mason's able to get there and just sneak it on the inside post there. So Nordiques able to cash in on the man advantage. Evan gets it forward over to Silas. Silas works through a little bit of a buck there. Gets it down low. Evan digs it inside of the net, goes up to the point. Silas with a good shot, just goes wide. Silas gets tripped again here. They're not. One towards the net, just Knox can get there first and have a chance. Silas goes down again there. They're not really going to call those trips, it looks like, which is okay. Milo bodied off the puck there, and someone's going to go for an obstruction. Is that going to be Milo headed to the box? So 15.7 left here in the first period. Nordiques be down a man here. Dylan or Evan, way too much of this calling the kids by their dad's name here. Could save by Rocky. Colin back behind over to Knox. Got 3 seconds left here. Just going to pin that puck against the boards there, and that'll do it here for the first. So. Much better first here.
Here's a summary of the first period. There were 3 Nordiques AAA All-Star. Number 4, Rick Steele, number 15. Assisted at 6:52, followed by 9 Jack Spencer, number 7 Mason Clemens on the assisted 7:09. Clemens scored the final goal of the period, assisted by 10 Brendan Zilke at 14:05. Shots on goal for the first period, OWA for Anthony Trick. Nordiques AAA 8. Advanced tournament schedules and results can be obtained online at your smartphone by going to www.playhockey.com. For those of you with Android phones, visit the Google Play Store to download the tournament app. Those of you with iPhones can visit the Apple Store. Or go to www.playhockey.com. And the players are going to start the second period. Oh, but young, for 1 minute 45 seconds.
The Nordiques about ready to get underway here to start the second. Hopefully you heard those goal announcements. Grant with the first one, Jack with the second, Mason with the third. Nordiques starting the second. Short, one player. Puck one back. Flung up center ice there, taken by out one way. Sent up ice there. Knox is going to give chase. Be first on it. Reverses it back over to Brecken. Brecken chipped up to Grant. Grant tries to slide it over to Jack, I believe, but it doesn't connect. Flipped up. We got some numbers here if we can hustle. A little bit of play. Grant is first on it. He's got Jack driving the center. Jack kind of drifts out to try to give himself a target, but one way able to collect and send a puck out. Carter's going to take that puck. Just rolls off of his stick. Grant fights through a little bit of a check there. One way able to grab that. Good job by Carter. Good strong play to disrupt that. And another good play by Carter. Swing it up the boards there. Grant's able to take that. Good shot or good pass across the center ice there. Finds Jack. Jack 1-on-3. Able to work around one. Flings towards the net there. Right in the chest of the goalie. Dropped down. He didn't realize it, but he gets the whistle. So 34 seconds left here in the one-way man advantage. Dangerously chipped back on their own net or towards their own net. Nordiques are playing a really stifling defensive game. Oops, sorry. Puck slid back down in the zone. Just 17 left here on the man advantage. One way slides behind the net. Knox tries to seal that far side, does evade him. Collin is able to cover that back up, and a smart play off the boards here. Gathered by Knox. Puck just hanging around behind the net there. If we can collect something, we're going to have a chance. Ooh. Wow, taken down by the goalie there. Veteran move. Mason's going to collect it. He's coming behind the net, throws it off front. Silas. Wow, that's a pretty play. Mason to Silas. Woo. Mason to Silas to Knox, I believe. Good passing there by the boys. The Nordiques now a 4-0 lead here. Flips towards the net.
The assist to number 7.
Silas, great individual effort play here. Up over the glove side of the goalie. Individual effort goal there by Silas. Great play.
Scoring from Nordiques number 14, Silas.
Face off dug to the near side boards by Evan. Rocky, big save there. Was able to clear to the boards to safety. Rocky hasn't seen a lot of action, but he's called make a big save there. Brecken, good job to leave it for Knox. Knox able to come up that far side. Shovels it off the boards there, just not able to collect that. It's Jack. Team will give chase and fanned on that, and Evan's able to take advantage of that. Looking for some room, dashes around one, opening the slot, shot towards the net, knocked down by one way. Puck's still loose though. Trying to get some space. Jack's finally able to grab it and just has to sneak out. Ooh, good stick by the goalie there. Pops that loose. Evan was hunting down there for that far side post to tap that in. Puck comes out to Brecken. Brecken towards the net there. Someone got a tip on that, I believe, but goalie's able to smother. Face off to the right of the goalie here. Knox throws it towards the net. Oh, that's sitting there. Silas almost had another one there. Oh, Milo shot blocked and it comes pinballing out. Just kind of hops over Colin's stick at the blue line, not able to hold. But Nordiques quickly back in there. I think they're offside. No call. Excuse me. One way, things up ice, taken by Colin. Colin works around. Nice little move to get through, but just rolls off of his stick. Knox again with a shot, throws it near side. Goalie is able to blocker that down. One way behind the net. One way uses his size to muscle Silas off the puck, which takes a good amount because Silas is pretty strong in his skates there back there, but comes back to the point there to Milo. Milo's going to take some, that's Knox high. Leaves it for Colin. Colin sends it towards the net there. One-way player delivers a cross check in front of the net there. Boy's not happy about that. Goal is able to freeze it in madness and confusion in front of him. 10:16 left here in the second. Draw comes on the near side boards. Nordiques didn't have anybody there, and one way is able to collect it, but puck comes to the point there. Carter sends it across. Beckett tries to work his way around, sends it across, lands on the stick of Jack. Jack slides it through. Jack just throwing it on net from the slot there and makes it all the way through. And didn't even look like he was facing the net there. Good job just to throw it at the net, knowing anything on goal is going to be a challenge. Just had bodies out front and delivers. Oh, that's another one. Pretty. Jack shot towards the front of the net. Comes out, tapped in on the far side by Beckett. Had both Mason and Beckett driving the net, and but lands on either of their sticks back of the net. Beckett is the one that gets that. Two quick ones there. Good job by the Nordiques. Upside down. Colin collects it, sends it up. He has Silas bursting up the middle here. Just not able to get past the one-way academy player. Sent down low, right on the stick of one-way academy, trying to cross corner dump. Knox with some speed, works his way in. Puck rolling on him, not able to get it to his shooting position there. Brecken pinches down towards the net there, ends up on net. Knox first on it, back to Colin. Shovels it back down to Knox. Bodies out front. Good deflection there by Silas. Looks like Silas will be going to the box there for unsportsmanlike, maybe. I think he mentioned to the ref that the puck was never covered. Give one-way power play opportunity here. They bring. Woo! So the 5-on-5. Was it 5-on-5 then? They just kicked Silas out. Must have said something. I think we should be 5-on-5 then, aren't we? I think. I don't know what he said. Isn't it 5-on-5 though? Yeah. Puck flipped up the boards there, taken by Grant on the far side. So no man advantage, but unfortunately for the Nordiques, they will have lost Silas for the remainder of the game, I believe. I'm not quite sure. They said a 10-minute misconduct, but the official announced the remainder of the game, so I'm not quite sure here. We'll have to see what happens there. Puck goes to the point there. Knox turns and tries to fire a slapper, but this will be icing, I believe. Yep. Face off inside the one-way zone. Mason with Knox and Evan, it looks like. Gonna have to mix up the lines here. Face off kind of sat in the feet of the official, not able to dig that out, and one way is able to take advantage of that. Evan dancing on the blue line. I think he kept it in. Mason slides it down to Knox. Mason and Knox both kind of crashing for it. Good job to force one way, and he just kind of has to throw the puck up the boards to relieve the pressure. Oh, this miss. Good play by Colin. Colin was trying to hit that stick that Mason had exposed out there for the redirect, and unfortunately just not able to get a shot on it. Good wrister from Brecken at the point there. Just goes wide, though. Colin shuttles it down low to Evan. Evan brings it up. Rolling puck. Loose. Knox trying to tuck it in there. Evan tries to pull it towards the front. Back up front to Evan. Puck comes loose. Mason just going to roll out of the zone there on Brecken. Unfortunately, it's going to lead to a breakaway here. Colin's going to go and try to get in there, so it looks like going to be a hook. Hook will help slow him down to prevent an odd man rush there, or a clear-cut breakaway. Unfortunately, it also results in two players now going to be hanging out in the box. With a short bench already. Gonna make bench management and who's out there a good challenge for our coaches. Grant gets taken down. One way breaks towards the net there. Milo uses his speed to help break things up and comes out loose to Jack. Jack just able to get enough to get it out of the zone. Continues to press though. One way up and around on the inside here. Tries a pull and drag shot there. That goes wide. Going to roll out of the zone here. And one way is going to have to check back up. Knox behind the net. Throws it towards Grant. Good interception there by Jack. Jack's going to be here in an odd man rush all by himself. Good job Goalie bites on the deke, and Jack's able to find the back of the net here. Jack's having a heck of a game here so far today. So that game, shorthanded goal.
Third goal of the game, left by Jack Sandstrom.
Mason's going to collect that puck. He's going to skate it up. Going to work around. He's looking for Beckett driving the net. So it goes up to the point to Colin. Colin, good deflection by Mason. Puck is loose. Goalie covered that there. Good idea, good play. So Brecken's penalty looks like it is done with, or not. Face off one back to Brecken. Carter, shot towards the net. Good pressure by Evan and Mason behind the net there. Trying to dig that puck loose. Strong board play. 2 Nordiques versus 3 one-way players. Finally comes to the near side boards here. Beckett gives chase. Mason disrupts that pass attempt, continues to battle. Gonna go down there. Could have been a hook, but good strong play. Colin thought about coming up and pinching on that. Probably a better decision to hang back there. Mason's gonna help it along there. Get the puck deep enough that they can change. And Grant's able to jump right into the play there. Grant had it there. Just not able to get the shot off. Colin, smart play back down low to Evan. Evan looking for somebody out front. Oh, swatted at that puck there and ends up dangerously heading on net. Colin with some room, some time. Goes looking 5-hole there. Goalie able to get the paddle down. Carter back down low once again here to Evan. Evan, good idea there. Tried to slide it back to Grant there, but one way able to get a stick on that. Puck finally crosses the blue line there. One way relieves a little bit of pressure. They are got to be gassed out there. Leads to a 3-on-2 coming the other way there. Grant circles wide and tapped into the backside there by Evan. Nice little play there. And that'll do it here for the second there. So Nordiques getting a little feel-good game here, getting to get some points, goals up on the board here, as well as Rocky pitching a shutout so far. So I know the jinx is, but Rocky's beyond jinxes, I think, here today. So.
Shots on goal in the second period. OWA period total 6. Nordiques AAA 13, period total 21. Fans are invited to return this afternoon. Fans coming up following the completion of this game will be the championship game of the 2012 Wales Division as the Highlands face the North Stars. Once again, championship action in the 2012 Wales Division will take place on November 1 following the completion of this game.
Why'd they take it off? I don't know. Maybe they don't know.
11:45.
I thought we were short, but Silas is in the box. I don't see anybody else. Did we have? I don't think so. I got 9.
What's that?
It should be 9-0. That's right.
I thought the last one was 10.
I don't think so. I don't think so, unless we missed one on the score. Mason wins that face-off, pulls it forward. Unfortunately, ends up in the skates of the one-way player. Beckett and Mason working up on that top side there. One-way, good job through the middle there to get that puck down in zone. Good. Brecken battling. Brecken goes down in the corner. Puck sends all the way to the near side here. Taken into the boards there by Jack. Pops out to Mason. Mason tries to work it around one. Sent towards the net. Rocky with a good little kick save. Rocky getting at least a little bit of action back there now. Good job by the Nordiques to pick up bodies in front of the net there. Good block by Colin. I think that was just being in the right place at the right time. Woo! No. All right, so I jinxed it. Throws it towards the net there. Not a clean shot, but unfortunately was bouncing weird pucks. Often don't go where you expect them to go. Getting the
number 18, Blake Hansen. He assists first to number 2, Austin Anderson.
So I have to apologize to Rocky's parents and families and everybody for jinxing that. Nordiques come right back down, rip one in. Get that goal right back, although the 0 would have been nice for Rocky to celebrate the shutout here at the end of this one, but brings the score 10-1 Nordiques.
Number 3, Carter Lafferty, unassisted. Number 137. Lafferty unassisted 137.
Evan works his way through. Woo! Whistled just wide there by Grant, going down as he shot it. Digs out by Milo. Milo, a little backhander. That'll find the back of the net. Tricky little sneaky backhander out front of the net there, and is able to tuck that in far side and a goalie. Mason wins it forward. It's going to be reached for by Knox. Not able to collect, but Mason follows it up. Pushes deep. Mason's going to come in there and snag it. Slides it up to the point. Sent towards the net. Jack reaches for it on the redirect. Not able to connect. Good reach by Mason there to knock that pass out. Tries to dig it down loose to Beckett. Going to be, there was that Jack, it looks like. And cleared out to center ice there. Milo waits for things to clear. I'm not sure if he's got a touch on there. They're going to call ice. They're going to call ice. Okay. Face off, one back by one way. This is going to be a 2-on-0 break here coming. Oh, had an opportunity. So it looks like Silas's 10-minute misconduct is completed. Mason knocks that back down low. Puck squirts out, just going to clear the zone. Good hard play by Carter there to get that puck loose. Mason will flip it down low, go for a change. One way. Enters the zone there. Knox gives chase there. As usual, what he gives up in size, he more than overcomes with his physical play and effort and attitude for that matter. Big battle here on the near side. Evans able to gather that puck and work his way down to the outside there. He's got a couple Nordiques standing up front, opts to go for the wraparound there. Goalie's able to get a pad down. And that should be a pen. Oh, don't take a retaliatory. Puck comes loose to Knox. Knox fires it in. Puck just hanging out there. Someone's going to the box. Looks like it may be. I'm not sure who's going here. Or just a whistle on the save. I'm not quite sure what happened there. Thought that puck was still loose, but face off. Taken by Mason, drags it between the legs, flips it towards the net there. Goalie makes a save, but didn't have anybody to tap that thing home. Jack could fire just off the side of the net there. Beckett looking for someone. Has Mason if he can get it out there. He does, and he scores. Beautiful feed by Beckett. That's two. Beautiful feed by Beckett out front there. See if I missed it here in the replay. I couldn't get the button pushed there. I did. That's all right. Great feed by Beckett. Mason parked out front there and is able to quick release to the back of the net. Mason wins that thing forward, jumps up, right through a little bit of a hook, and Mason forechecking Jack out there now. Puck's gonna sneak out. Smartly played over the boards by Colin, and Jack can relay it back in. Mason's gonna come in hard, forecheck, forces it to throw it away. Over to Beckett. Beckett dances around one. Mason comes down, kicks it down low. Fortunately, runs into too many one-way skates and sticks there, and they're able to clear it down. Hard off the end boards there. Rocky will leave it for Brecken. Brecken trying to work his way around, is going to come back out the other side again, it looks like. Ends up to the blue line there. Good poke by Grant there to clear the zone. One way, tried to hit their own player center, and Evan quickly across the middle there to intercept that. Colin looks for somebody. There's nobody there on the near side there. I think it's going to be no ice because he didn't make any effort for it. Evan down there hard, looking for some help, dancing around. Finally runs out of luck there as one way is able to get that off his stick. Grant flips it up to the point to Knox. Knox whistles it wide. Evan throws it towards the front looking for a stick or a skate. Carter with another good shot there. Ends up right in the chest of the goalie. Will fall down. .636 left here in the third. Again, we are in a running time situation here, so the clock will not stop. So face off, won by One Way Academy. Unfortunately, that puck gets rushed up the other. Ooh, ouch! Hope he's okay. Goes back first into the boards. Not a lot of padding there. Evan working his way up ice. Got a step. And is able to score. Evan looks like he's going to try to drag it to his backhand. Instead, just does a little tuck back on the near side again as the goalie was dragged across. Good battle in the face-off. Good job by Knox to jump in there and assist. Brecken battle off the boards. Silas working his way through. One way, able to come out the other side, but just throws the puck. Colin covers up there for that loose puck there. Colin looking for some space. Going to try to squeak by on that far side boards. Not able to. Both Mason and Brecken apply pressure there on their side. Puck just dribbled. Doesn't make it on net there, and Colin's able to clean that up. Puck thrown back in. 4:37 remaining here. Brecken's going to circle back. Tries to backhand up the boards there. That's first attempt doesn't work. Second attempt doesn't work. But Colin, good job to jump in there and cover that up. Colin now emerges with that. He's going to try to feed it across the middle. He's got Silas streaking. He's going to try to split the 2D. Just rolls off his stick, and one way is able to whack that with a backhander away from him. Puck here in the near side boards where you can't see it. Battle, and they do emerge. One way emerges with it. Silas, good pressure there to force that guy to the outside there. Puck does dribble out of the zone here. He's got a hard charging Beckett. Beckett's able to get on his horse and collect it. Evan with a big battle on the boards there. Bodies go down to the ground. And one way is going to emerge with it. Jack joins the fight. Still relentlessly covering wherever that puck goes. Puck on the ground, or bodies on the ground, pucked in everybody's feet. Jack back to the point. Carter quickly over to Knox. Good play. Knox just wide here again. Teed up for somebody out front there, but nobody was there to collect it. And Nordiques will just kind of reset here. Carter over to Evan. Evan back up to the point to Carter. Back to Knox. Knox idea was right. Cross corner down there to Evan there, but one-way player was in the lane. Battle. Puck here in the corner. Carter, good strong play to emerge. Tries to just get a little touch on it to get it up to Grant there. Grant now able to add it for a second there. Shot in, redirected, I believe, off of Mason out front and goes wide. Rocky, good stick to get that puck away, and a great block by Carter. Carter's been everywhere here this last minute. The block by Mason. Carter up to Mason. Hopefully he gets one here to get rewarded for that big block there. Drops it off. Nice pass over, and he gets it. There we go. Mason with his hat trick. Play started off with a big block in the defensive zone. Mason slides it over. Gets the return feed and able to put one upstairs there in the goalie there. Face off. One back by Mason. Milo tips it back over to Mason. Mason swings it around. One way. Shot blocked by Colin. Milo with speed. One way player goes down. Milo pushes to the outside and fires it to just wide on the near side. Grant. One way working up. They've got some numbers here, but we've got some strong D back here. Good blocker by Rocky. Puck sent around to the near side. Milo digs that loose. Good job to find Evan in the middle there. Works his way through. Gets taken down from behind there. But Grant, good job to follow up. Evan just wide. Silas first on it. Gonna stop and spin here. Whoops, I'm sorry. Poke back to the point there. Carter will grab it. He's got a lot of open ice, so he takes it. Redirected by Evan out front. Trying to get front to Silas. And he's got Silas and Grant out in the slot there, trying to work it through. Finally comes loose to Brecken. Brecken's got some time and space. Throws it up high over the net ball. Just 12 seconds left here. Nordiques trying to get one last one here, apparently. Playing to the end of the whistle here. Goes it out front there. Silas not able to put it on net there. And Nordiques 14-1 win here. Good battle back here from the last couple of games here. A lot of people got a chance to get in on the scoring and able to leave this on a good feeling here. So thanks all for watching.